Hello everyone and welcome to 1001up.com's coverage of Rezzed 2015 here in London. Right, I am with Tracey McGarrigan, Head of PR and Communications from Green Man Gaming, and you can see their stand behind us where they've got a couple of games going at the moment. And she's very kindly agreed to tell us a bit about Green Man, a bit about Playfire, which is their sister site, and also the games that they've got on display. So Tracey, hi. Tell us about Green Man Gaming.
So Green Man Gaming is a digital retailer. We're the second biggest globally. We sell in 186 territories, and we've got a catalogue of just over 6,000 titles. And we're growing every day, but our specialist is PC and indie, so we're thrilled to be at Rezzed for this event because this is where our heart is.
Absolutely, and you can tell by the popularity of the stand that people are interested in it too. Also, I mean, because with Green Man Gaming, there are a few things that kind of make it a bit unique amongst its competitors. Specifically the way you can earn credits, the way that you interact with games and the publishers. Would you be able to tell us about that?
Yeah, absolutely. As you've rightly mentioned, there are lots of ways that you can engage with Green Man Gaming that go beyond a sale. So we do offer credit for writing reviews, reviewing a friend. One of the big things that we have is Playfire, which is our social in-game tracking community. With Playfire, you can track PlayStation games, Xbox games, and Steam games. But what we also have is Playfire rewards. So we are giving people credit to play through their Steam library, certain titles we attach credit to, that they can then come back and spend on the Green Man Gaming store.
So you can earn money for playing games. You know what? I've got nothing. I mean, that's just perfect, isn't it?
We're paying you to play, yeah.
Welcome to the industry. Job done. And what else can you do on Playfire as well?
With Playfire, we've got our blog, and we have a buzz feed. So we're looking at what people are wanting to play, what they're talking about, what their friends are talking about, what they're doing in game. We also have the ability to play games first. So we have Play First with Playfire. So when there's beta keys released, we send those out to our Playfire community. We're getting their feedback, we're getting their survey responses, and we're using that to make games even better before they come to launch.
Brilliant.
The other thing that we have with Playfire, I forgot what I was going
to say. No, that's fine. So you've got it's like an early ability to play the games before anyone else, which is obviously a great selling point as well. Is there anything, because obviously you can link with your gamer tag, your PlayStation Network ID, of course, and your Steam ID. That's right, isn't it?
So because we're tracking what people are doing, not just from a purchasing point of view or not just from a browsing history point of view, but what they're doing in-game, it's allowing us to, from a Green Man Gaming point of view, where the connection points are, to work out what they're most likely to play next. I know.
No. Like I say, it's as scary as it is amazing. But it is a good thing because all the major retailers have been doing it for ages. The supermarkets got their cards; they know exactly what we spend our money on.
Yes.
It was only a matter of time before it comes to gaming, and I'm glad to be honest that it's happening. Because then it will recommend what we need. Or we should be looking at, and there might be things that aren't on our radar that you guys would think actually it's really good.
It acts as a discovery engine. So we're looking at people's games libraries, and we're looking at not only when they're playing but how they're playing, and we're looking at how many bullets they're shooting in certain games, how much time they spend as a female protagonist in certain games, and we're using that information to create a profile about who they are as a gamer. We then compare that with other people in the Playfire community, and what we can do is then make tailored recommendations of what we think you'd like based on the fact that we have another 6,000 titles that maybe you wouldn't have come across unless you were part of the Playfire community.
So there you go, join Playfire, try games you've not seen before. Right, and speaking of games, we have with us two of them. Should we start with Idle Hands?
Idle Hands, yes. So Idle Hands is from Pocket Games Inc. And we've been a bit cheeky, but we think it's the God Sim game that people have been waiting for, and we have actually delivered it.
No comment.
No comment. A lot of people are saying a lot of the God Sim games that they've played in the past, there's a lot of echoes in this. The most impressive thing about it is the terraforming of the land. It's slick, it's beautiful, it's really, really quick. You play a god against a rival god. You're nurturing your little group of furlings, but rather than micromanaging, you assign them a task and they very happily go off and do it. You're managing the resources that they need in order to survive and live their lives quite happily. If you don't look after them, obviously they're going to starve and die, and the other rival god will come in and take advantage of it. So it's nurturing your community in the hope that when the big earthquakes hit and the volcanoes start and the fires erupt, your community are going to take up the call to arms in your name.
That's brilliant, and it's available now.
It is. It's out on Green Man Gaming and Steam, and we've just done a really big update for the game. We listened to the community, we went to Playfire, we have improved the controls, and we're really, really thrilled that it's now out.
That's fantastic, and obviously good luck to you in the game as well. And the other one, Keebles, coming soon.
Keebles is coming soon, and I'm so pleased because I have been just addicted to this since we first saw the first build of it. It's a physics-based vehicle building game. The aim is you have a little glass bubble, and you collect pieces like boom boom pods, power wheels. You create your vehicle in a workshop, and the aim is to run through a level, collecting Keebles, protecting the bubble, and delivering them to the whale at the end of the world. It sounds really simple, but it's one of those where a minor adjustment can completely throw the game off for you.
And that's the challenge of it, just getting it just right,
Yes.
just right. But then you go through, slight tweak, try again, yep, brilliant.
And there's no one solution to each level because everybody will design their vehicles ever so slightly differently. You can do a time challenge and speed right through, ignoring all of the Keebles, but they're too cute to ignore. And it's a really, really addictive game. It's going to be coming out on March 27th, but it's available to pre-purchase on Green Man Gaming now.
There you go, so pre-purchase it now. So you've got Idle Hands now, March 27th, Keebles. Don't play anything else in between.
I like this advice.
Yeah, you see, there you go.
It speaks the truth.
I'm nothing but honest. Well, look, Tracey, thank you so much for your time. It's been really, really good talking to you.
Pleasure. Thank you so much for visiting Green Man Loaded.
It's been our pleasure, trust me. Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy the rest of our coverage.